Um, the Genesis one is terrible. It's completely different on the Genesis.
Not the Hyperstone Heist, the tournament fighters?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here we go. We're doing Turtles. I've been saving this one in the can for a while.
You're gonna beat it right now?
I'm gonna try to.
How long is this game?
There's 6 stages. The final hallway in the game is the hardest part of the game. So it's all about putting yourself in a good spot for the final hallway in the game. And I'm not making any promises that I'm going to be able to beat it. I'm going to try. But I'm also playing worse today for some reason. And I think it's just because there's so much going on.
Right.
Usually when I stream by my... kind of like in my own like
right.
talking. Like I'm talking to people, but I'm able to focus a little more.
Well, you're talking to people in chat.
Yeah.
You don't have people around you.
I get distracted really easy.
See, this is a game I know a friend had, and I played it at their house, but I never owned it. So I never really... I don't know where to go on this one.
So I'm gonna fill up. Yeah, this game, you gotta definitely be familiar with it too. We're gonna fight. Who are we gonna get? Chainsaw Charlie, or are we gonna get Frogman?
Right? See, that's the thing about this game is that there's so many characters that aren't.
I guess a lot of them are like based on the comic book.
See, that makes sense.
Which is darker.
But as a kid, like, I only know
nobody knew the comic book.
Right, I only knew the cartoon.
The cover art for the game is from the comic book,
right?
Too. That's why they all have the red.
Yeah, but in the game itself, like, there's Leo with blue.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I don't think Konami really knew. I think the game was developed in Japan, so they probably weren't even that accustomed. Maybe it was more of an American cartoon type thing that they were basing the game on. So there's probably that sort of. The cartoon wasn't around very long, but this game came out in '89, I think, and the cartoon started in '88 or the end of '87. It might have been Christmas of '87. It was like December of one year. I know the figures came out in '88, the first run. These guys always looked like the Rat King to me.
Oh yeah, I can kind of see that.
Key is to get them to jump. Once they jump, they'll just sit and jump in place like that. Now, everybody knows the old trick here.
Yes. Even I know this trick.
I'm just going to do it just because it's like a safe way to beat him.
But see, Bebop and Rocksteady were not in the comics, were they?
I don't think so. I think they were adapted. I think Krang, too, was only adapted for the the cartoon.
Right. So it's kind of like a mishmash of comics and cartoon.
Yeah, well, I think they had to take some stuff to be familiar, but I think they didn't have enough material or something. They might have dug deep into the comics. There's something weird there where they used the comics as influence, but actually there might have not been many episodes of the cartoon yet.
Yeah, probably.
Because the cartoon started out as a 5-episode miniseries. And it was like in December of '87. A lot of shows did that. G.I. Joe did that. So it might have been one of those things, because I know they had to have the toys ready before the cartoon aired or something goofy like that. So there's a lot of that going on, timing-wise.
And then the popularity just exploded.
Yeah, so that's why some of the toys aren't like the cartoon, the first like run of the toys, like the first series is a little different.
There's like a handful of like Ace Duck.
And Shredder has like no shirt and stuff like that. Like, or it comes with a cloth, I think, but a lot of people lost it. I remember I never had the shirt. And that is a really crappy looking foot soldier.
Right. But like to fill out the line, they added characters that were not even in the cartoon.
Yeah.
Like Ace Duck.
Exactly.
Which appeared once in the cartoon after the fact on their TV.
Yeah, he's like a character. He's like a cartoon he likes to watch. Yeah. Yeah, go figure that one out. Ace Duck. Oh, dang. Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, that was never in the cartoon.
He's
That
my
I can
favorite
remember.
character. What are you talking about?
Chainsaw Man. Terry Funk.
He took a lot of hits, that chainsaw guy. Ah, man. Why? I should be hitting those. I thought you could destroy those moons, but I guess I was wrong. Ah. I should have switched to Donnie at that part, because Donnie takes them all in one hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Luckily, if we make it to level 3, I can heal all of them. I had a strategy with this game, and I got really good at it, and then I haven't played it in like 4 months or something. Donnie. We're gonna probably go Donnie.
Donatello's always my favorite.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Most people go like, you know, let me fill up Leo here. Most people go like, Mikey's a really popular one,
Yeah.
and then like Leo. It's always like Leo and Mikey, it seems. So
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Not that I think it's a bad thing. I just think it's pretty unique.
Well, Donatello was kind of the nerdy one, and I kind of identified with that when I was a kid.
I think what got me into Raph was the movie when he kind of did his soul thing.
Oh, okay.
All right, so here we go. This jump. I did it the first time. I was worried. I was worried because I'm doing a stream now, and I screwed things up more when I'm on stream. I'm like, am I going to screw it up this time? So no, I don't use any of the good turtles in here because turtle's going to take a lot of damage.
Oh, this is the, yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to use your short-range turtles in here because they're going to... The seaweed's going to get them. Stuff's going to happen in here. So,
And you gotta be quick, too.
yep,
Do you know where all the bombs are?
yep. You also got to know where all those are,
Right.
too.
Because don't they only give you enough time to basically...
Basically, I always get it right down to the wire at the end.
Because this is one you're gonna have to play over and over again to memorize where the bombs are. Because you'll never be able to do it in time if you don't know exactly where each one is.
Yeah, as a kid, this is pretty much where I would biff it every time.
Ah, damn it. Luckily, I can refill my turtle's health in level 3, so we just have to go without losing any of them. Level 3 is going to be the most boring part of the stream because I have to collect 99 scrolls for all turtles.
What's that for?
It's my strategy. The scroll's the most powerful weapon in the game.
Okay.
And it really, really helps to have it. Now, you'll never make it out of here without getting hit, so I just kind of took the hit.
This is the worst part right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that you switched.
Yeah. Not my best run through this game so far, I can already tell. Hopefully it shapes up. I still have a chance to pull the nose up on this plane. I said I haven't played the game in like 4 months. And now there's like a thing that seaweed down there, it pulls you back. So I can't swim as fast.
Is it just that seaweed? Or
No, it's in other spots that seaweed is in.
Okay.
Anytime you see that seaweed, that's what it does to you. It's like gravity and it pulls you back. It's really weird. See, it's pulling me down right now.
No, yeah. Nice job.
All right, so now I gotta fill up my turtles.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
One of them turtles swims faster? Really? I didn't know that either. I love it how they have their turtle logo like right outside their door. Hey, we're the turtles. We're here.
Donnie, interesting.
I never used Donnie for that part either because I always try to save him. This is Shredder. Listen to me, Turtles. We have to take in Splinter. To get him back, you must defeat the Foot Clan. We're waiting for you. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's go and help Splinter. Now, I might have to use Donnie at this part, because we gotta get missiles in this first building. And we gotta get like 2 sets of missiles. We gotta try doing it twice. So this... You want Donnie because he's powerful, he's got range. He'll kill those guys in... I don't want that. I'm not... Now that's the thing too. Once you get the scrolls, those items are going to appear when you kill enemies, and they may make you lose all your scrolls. And they'll appear on top of you and everything. It's really sucks. So they can totally screw you. So it's... And if I don't beat this on stream today, I will be playing it again in the future. So, because I have beaten it before. I just know, like, the elements have been against me all day on streaming today. Now, right when I go up this ladder, there's going to be one of those guys standing on one of those robots. I'm going to take a hit here, and it sucks.
Oh.
Isn't that stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. Now, I can actually jump and make that right here. You want to see this?
Yeah.
Okay. I've done it before. Now watch that I said that.
There you go. First try.
Yep.
Nice.
Now, I want to go back because there is a pizza over here. So... See, now that's exactly what can happen. Luckily, I don't have the scrolls yet, but like I killed that guy and it just appeared on top of me.
Right.
So we're gonna give Raph this pizza. Full health, right like that.
Nice.
And this is where you want to refill the health of your guys. And then in the area where I collect the scrolls, there's a health thing there too. So we're gonna be doing all right now at this point.
Will that pizza respawn if you go back?
Yes, and I have to go back in this room again.
Nice.
So we'll... You definitely have to know the game to beat the game. Like, you gotta really know, like, where your stuff is,
Right.
how things play. And you gotta have a strategy. It's not a bad game, I'll be honest with you. Like, and I know it's like the popular thing to say now that it's
Right.
not. Years ago, it...
Well, that's partly because of AVGN. That's probably one of the most famous episodes.
Yep. You can just walk over it?
Yeah.
He took a game that not many people beat and didn't know how the game worked, and a popular game, because this is one of the biggest selling games for the system because the cartoon was so
Right.
hot.
But yeah, like you said, everything is so cryptic.
And everybody wanted Turtles the arcade game on the NES. You know, that
Right.
was literally what we thought we were getting.
Yep.
And we didn't get it. I'm actually playing a lot better now than I was before. So I hope I didn't jinx myself. I do that a lot on stream.
Oh yeah.
I make comments and then I end up like Greg said, I did that to him once. We were playing this game and he
This
got to
one?
Mecha Turtle and I was like, oh, Mecha Turtle, he seems pretty easy. All of a sudden, he was beating him too. He was doing good. Mecha Turtle just destroyed him. Okay, it's really tricky on how to do this. You got to do it. I don't know how I did it the first try that time, but it saves us from doing a really tricky jump at the end of this part if you can nail it just right. Oh, Rob, somebody's at the door.
Oh. I don't know who that is.
Wave at him.
Okay, maybe I can't get this to work again.
Yeah, what the heck?
I don't know how I did it the first try. Okay. There we go. Because there's one of them tricky jumps, kind of like in the dam that I did. Another one of those at the bottom here.
Okay.
And you need to cross it to get to the ladder to get up there. And if you can do it this way, you make your life a lot easier. See, the jump's right there. See, you just hit the ceiling, and if you don't do it just right, you'll fall in.
Yeah.
So I'll refill Mikey here. I'll go back down with Donnie. My man, Donnie. Take care of these spider eyeballs. I'll show you where I farm my scrolls. Okay. I think another one's gonna appear. Yeah, they just respawn. It's really stupid.
Yeah, that's annoying.
He's gonna turn right at me and hit me. I knew that was coming. Here we go. This is it. This is where I...
Jeff, your buddy Colton just donated $25.
Oh, Colton, thank you for the donation. Thanks for the $25 donation. Much appreciated. Colton has been a supporter of our streams since the beginning, actually. He's helped me help keep me awake and focused, and he's entertained me while I've streamed and discussed, kept up with me with my nerdy 80s and 90s topics. So okay, now I got these jumps. Now that I say this, I'm going to screw this up, but I had these jumps mastered. You have to arc them just right. So now watch this.
Nice.
You can't spin. If you spin jump that, you'll take a drink, and if you go in there, you'll float off the screen and it'll take you right out of the building. So you have to just tap. All you do is tap the button. Now right there, I screwed up. I have to actually spin to jump up there. So that was my bad. Being stupid, but well. At least
You got the pizza.
Yeah, so the scroll is on the other side of that. So I'll have to do it again, but I'm gonna have to do it at least 20 times.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta get each scroll packet's 20 scrolls. I want 99 scrolls for each turtle. He goes, well, that sucked. Yeah, I didn't. It's gonna happen. We're gonna make some mistakes, but I always jump from right here. I'm gonna let him do his little
leg.
Yeah.
That's such a weird.
He's gonna walk off the edge. I always thought it was like a mud man, but it's a fireman.
Yeah, it's some
like
dude on fire.
Now I'm screwing it all up. Okay, I should have not pushed back on it. It's gonna be one of them things. Hey, now that I told you now that I said that, it's the game hears me and it's gonna.
Yeah.
I'll get it down. It's probably because I just haven't played the game in a while, and see right there. Now, if I had the scrolls and I would have walked forward, or that enemy bumped me into it, I would have been really upset right there.
So do you have 3 slots for weapons?
Yes. The scrolls is the other slot is ropes. So it's not weapons, it's ropes, and you need the ropes to get through a certain part of the game. I think it's level 4 is where you use the ropes. Are you... Okay, this is just... like...
Well, you just want to test to make sure that Donnie can swim faster, right?
Yeah, I wanted to test to see if Donnie could swim faster. Oh my god. And the cool thing is too, when he slashes forward, his like bow staff goes back a little bit. You can actually hit enemies from behind you too.
Nice.
I don't understand the enemy formats in this game. Like, they just randomly change formats to like a different set of enemies, and there's no real explanation.
Well, you just glitch that out.
Oh god, what the heck? Okay, walk off the edge. I had a nice system for doing this too.
There we go.
So the food's ready, guys, so you can eat whenever you want.
Okay, there's ropes. So we got ropes now. And scrolls are going to be up here. Most powerful... Oh, I didn't want to use that one. Most powerful weapon in the game. I forgot it switches you right to it when you... So now what I'm going to do to exit this quicker... we're going to just go in... We're going to take a drink.
So 1 down, 19 to go.
The more kills you have without dying causes harder enemies to appear. Really? That's how that works? I never knew that.
That's interesting.
I never, ever knew that. So then why are... Oh, God. We got these little spacemen. Like spacemen frog guys. I don't know what you want to call them. Hate these things. They're like the bane of my existence. Definitely want Donnie for those guys. Otherwise you will take a hit. Because Donnie kills the head in one hit, which the other turtles don't.
You see now it's instead of the fire guy, it's those.
Yeah, it just randomly changed. Like he said, I guess it's like how many enemies you kill, but I never knew that. Like, I always thought it was just random. I almost messed that up. I jumped too much on that one. Instead of just tap it, I held the button down a little longer than I should have. All you gotta do is tap it. This is gonna be the boring part of the stream. I apologize.
Well, only 18 more times.
Yep. And that other door takes you into this building too, but you kill more enemies. It's actually quicker to get the stuff if you go this way.
Okay.
If you're good at making the jumps in the water part. Because there's more opportunities to get items you don't want by killing all those enemies in that area. Like, you might accidentally grab an item. And
right.
And I have a backup plan if I accidentally grab an item that I don't want. In stage 5, there's boomerangs, and boomerangs are nice too.
Okay.
They're probably like the second best weapon to have, because you want these scrolls for that final stretch of the game. Yeah, that was dumb. Just tap it, Jack. What are you doing? You're getting excited. A combination of excitement and not being patient. That'll get you every time.
Yep, calm, cool, and collected.
Level 4, too, is going to be a real test. Level 4 sucks. I don't want to lose any turtles on level 4. I mean, you can get your turtle back in level 5.
Okay.
But you have to, like, rescue him. He's, like, kidnapped. But it just makes it a lot easier if you don't, because then it gives you if you lose him on level 5, and you can rescue him in level 4, too. There's a spot you can rescue him in. Obviously, you have to know where those spots are, too. It's like when I was a kid and I played this game, I didn't even know you could rescue the turtles once they died, because you can only do it starting in level 3, 4, and 5. Like, once you hit level 3, it's the first time you can do it.
Okay.
And I never made it past level 3 as a kid or knew much about the game. I feel most people, like, as a kid, made it to level 3, and that's probably the farthest they made it. If they made it past the dam.
The dam, yeah.
Dam was almost like the turbo tunnel, you know, for this game.
I've never made it past the turbo tunnel.
I have beaten it on the Sega Genesis version of the game.
Really?
I have never beaten it on the NES version. I was gonna say, if anybody was like gonna request that game, one of the things I was gonna say is, well, my goal is to only beat the turbo tunnel. I'm not. If I make it any further, that's great, but I wouldn't be trying to push up. We're not gonna try to beat the game. That one would take like time and practice and really get familiar.
Yeah.
Every level, it changes the gameplay completely. Like, it's almost a different game.
And you have to basically have it memorized and know exactly what's coming when.
Yup. You have no time. You can't just figure it out on the fly.
Right.
It's, do.
The new version of that just came out, didn't it?
The cartoon?
No, Battletoads.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and Greg said it was pretty good. He didn't like the first stage. He thought the first stage was really bad, but then when he played through it, it grew on him.
Is it just pure beat 'em up?
I guess so, but they did throw biker stuff in there and everything too. So it is I guess not. I guess it's a beat 'em up game, but they have those levels in it. So what was that all about, Rob? Outside?
I don't know. I moved the sign. I feel bad, but the sign was in the window, so I put the sign right in front of the door that says we're closed. Hopefully that'll relay a little bit better.
Jack's coming for scrolls there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. The most boring part of my stream right now is going to be this. I apologize. I'm playing it safe for my first run through this game because I'm not a pro. I'm not Mike Matei. Thank God I'm not Mike Matei, by the way. But I will say this. I do watch his streams, and I did learn a lot about this game from watching him stream it. So I did tweet him that, and he actually retweeted me.
Really?
Yeah, that I learned how to, like, a lot of my stuff from watching him stream it, so I'll give him credit. But
Well, I know he does a lot of those where it's like RAF only runs.
yeah, he started getting into that too. But he explained a lot of the mechanics and the way a lot of things work in the game. The first time he played through it, he did my strategy.
We'll switch your guy. Oh,
All right, we have less than 5 minutes left on the current auction, which is the Pokemon starter canvases. So if you're looking to bid, now would be the time, because it will be over in 4 minutes and 28 seconds, depending on how far behind your feed is from ours. So Jack, is there only 3 places to rescue turtles in this game then? The 3 levels?
Yep, level 3, 4, and 5 you can rescue your turtles. Okay. Actually, no, in the Technodrome you can too.
Okay.
But it's a weird path, and you don't want to take the path because you're going to take damage. It's an all spike floor, and you can't avoid not having to walk on it.
Okay.
It sucks.
Man, watching you play this really what makes me want to play it. Like, try to say I could beat it, but it looks pretty hard.
when's the last time you played it?
Years. Yeah, maybe 5-6 years ago, and it was maybe I wasn't really like a real good attempt at it.
Ooh. Oh, stupid me, should have switched turtles. Oh man, we're gonna have a lot of that stuff going on here. I apologize, everyone. I gotta remember to switch turtles every time I get in that area. I'm gonna keep Donnie because he's gonna kill these guys faster and easier, and we're gonna keep refilling. But every time we get in that room, I gotta switch turtles. Oh yeah.
When I hear you talking about the scrolls, it reminds me of the movie The Wizard, where like Beau Bridges is playing in the hotel room, and he's like, I think it's Beau Bridges, one of the Bridges brothers. He's like, I've always got the scroll weapon. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but
And he's playing this game?
he's playing Turtles. Yeah.
Rob, I didn't have cable.
The Wizard was on cable.
I know. I'm just pulling, I'm just
Farmer 4?
I'm joking around, but before, when Greg was like, Jack, I don't understand your references. I didn't have cable.
Oh,
The Farmer 4. That's funny though. I never heard it referenced as that, but
don't remember
I
who
love
told me
that.
Yeah.
You had to have like PBS and stuff, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, and it caused me to watch like a lot of weird stuff during the summer. Because in the summer, obviously, you watch a lot of TV, like
Because you have nothing. Yeah.
like Dirty Confession. I was a huge fan of Wishbone. You ever remember that show?
Yeah, the dog.
Yeah, the little like terrier. Yeah. And like
Wishbone.
Carmen Sandiego. That was
Did Carmen Sandiego
Where
was
in
great.
the world is Carmen Sandiego? You talk about the cartoon,
No,
Carmen Sandiego, or
no,
the game show,
The game show.
where they actually sang it like that.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
in the
Yeah.
Okay,
world?
switch your guy.
I just realized it right as you said that too. I was like, oh man, we almost did it again. Actually, you know what? I should be using the other turtles. No, because what if I get an item on accident?
Just don't get an item by accident.
Easier
I mean-
said than done.
Because you've got that pizza there. To
You know what I
fill
should have
the house.
done? Now that I think about it, I should have filled Donnie last. That's what I usually do. I fill Donnie last. Use Donnie to get through every time. Get all the other 3 turtles filled because then I don't have to worry about losing it if I get an item. And then I do Donnie last.
That
And
makes sense.
like I said, it's been 4 months since I played this game. 4 months, and I went through a breakup since then. You got to give me a break.
No.
My mind isn't always in the best place. Lots happened.
All right. Do you want to go man the computer? We're less than a minute on this one.
Oh man. Okay.
All right, well, congratulations to Patrick. You won the Pokemon Starters Pixel Art set. Again, 100% of our auction items today are going to go to the Children's Hospital of Wisconsin through the Extra Life Charity Foundation. I can't thank everyone enough who's been bidding. It's been awesome. We're still getting bids in on stuff, and we're going to move on to the next item now, which is very, very unique. It's actually super unique unless you work for Bungie, actually, because this lot right here came from a Bungie employee, and it was a bunch of stuff that was only given to them, with the exception of this book, which I'll get into in a second here. So we're going to start with the smallest thing, and it's actually really cool. It's a Bungie winter hat, brand new, unopened. Winter is coming. It's kind of cold out here today. It feels like fall weather. It's not going to be long. The second thing is, and I'm probably going to butcher the name here, it's a Destiny Grimier anthology book. It does have a DLC code in it. I'm assuming that it's probably not used. I'm going to cover it up just in case anybody's got some crazy zoomage. But awesome book about the lore of Destiny, hardcover, very, very nice. This was for sale. This was not an employee exclusive. And then lastly, we have a signed print, signed and numbered print. It's a Destiny cast print. This was given to employees. They sold this print at the Bungie store, but it was never signed or numbered. So super, super rare stuff. Right now, this lot is at $100. So the bidding will end in an hour. If you want to get your bid on this, let us know. Thank you, Eric Thorell, who is the employee, and for Bungie for letting him donate this stuff. We really, really can't appreciate that, or can't say thank you enough for that. It's absolutely awesome. Or Nathan Thorell, I'm sorry. Eric made the 3D fossil boxes. Nathan works at Bungie and gave us this awesome stuff. So again, we can ship it anywhere in the U.S. It's an additional $15 on top of the winning bid. If you have any questions or you want to bid, just let us know in the chat.
All right. I'm not familiar with Bungie. What is Bungie?
Bungie made the original Halo games,
Oh, okay.
and now they're making Destiny.
So, how do you know the guy that?
I don't know him personally. I know his dad. His dad,
Rob, how do you know Eric?
His dad is a fellow Pez collector. My wife knows him.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so very, very cool. Super nice of them to show me that stuff. The swamp, the fossil boxes.
Oh my god, I screwed that up. Let's see, alright. Hopefully I don't mess this up again. We definitely don't want to get that. That would ruin my entire day.
How's the scroll farming?
We're about halfway there, as Bon Jovi would say.
You're not living on a prayer, though, are you? Not yet?
We don't know yet.
You can do the upper levels?
No. Actually, you know, I'll be honest with you, that was the best concert I went to my entire life. I saw Bon Jovi once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I've seen Metallica, I've seen Aerosmith, I've seen the Rolling Stones. I'll tell you right now, like, that is the best concert I ever went to my entire life. It's Bon Jovi.
Oh, 1 second.
Well, the last one to donate was Colton.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any other ones. So what made the Bon Jovi concert better than all the others?
You know, I think he just had the songs like you wouldn't believe. Like, he just cranked them out one after another, and he's a great showman. Like, it was crazy. I'll be honest with you, I was like, this was 2013, I think.
Okay.
So 7 years ago, I would have been, I'm 32, I would have been 25. I was one of the youngest people there. I was literally surrounded by cougars. No joke. And they're all like, "You're so young to be at a Bon Jovi concert." Yeah, it was a good show though.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he puts on a great show. If we ever get back to going to concerts again, I highly suggest checking him out if you like his music.
Sure.
You will not regret that. We're on the scroll train. Collecting scrolls. I keep thinking people are at that door every time. Alright. I don't even need any more ropes. There's no point to even grabbing them anymore.
No.
I got 33. You'll never use 33 ropes in the game. There's not even enough opportunities. Like, I think there's only like 3 or 4 in the whole game. I always use the water to get out, so it's a quick way to get out.
There's
Yeah.
No, like health loss or anything with
Nope. It just takes you out. You'll see me get really upset though later on because there's a sewer you got to go through to get to a Mecha Turtle,
Okay.
and if you mess it up, you go in the water and it takes you out, and you got to start all over again. Yeah, and some of the jumps are a little tricky, and the enemy placement's a little tricky. You have to know when each enemy is coming. It can be. But the nice thing is, there's an opportunity to refill all my health at the beginning of stage 4, so I can refill every turtle's health.
Okay. Did you know of anyone as a kid that actually beat this game?
No.
Yeah.
I knew basically everybody I knew that owned a Nintendo though had this game. It was like everyone had this game, I feel.
I didn't have this one. I had Turtles 2. I was lucky in that respect, I guess. But I mean, now I'd rather have had this one because this one's way deeper than the arcade game. The arcade game's just button mash.
And the second arcade game on the NES is really hard. Like, you're not going to beat that game by yourself. You have to at least have 2 players, and there's a code in it to get 9 lives. I played it by myself with the code on stream once. I made it all the way to Shredder, and I couldn't beat Shredder. But without that code, I never would have made it that far.
I think I saw you do that.
Yeah. The third one, I think they adapted the arcade game too literally on the second one,
Okay.
and made it too much still like of a quarter muncher almost, even though it's not a arcade. Technically it's a home port. It should have been adjusted a little bit, the difficulty.
Sure.
The third one, they kind of fixed that and made it more balanced. So yeah, I mean, and it sucks that we couldn't play the third one earlier today because the bottom of the screen was doing that
that's
weird. I still think it's the capture card. I think it's the capture card and something with the power pack or something goofy like that.
Yeah, I guess I've never noticed it, but to be fair, I may have never played those ROMs before either, so I don't know if they were like that. But like this game's got the black box on the bottom and it hasn't acted up at all. It flickers a little bit, but
It's got a black box? What has it got? It's got Excite Bike or what? That's a terrible joke.
Cuckoo Land.
What the
That's my
heck?
favorite game.
What the heck is Clue Land? You know what I mean? Like, I've
It's a
played
bad
it,
game.
but
It's so bad.
like, what even is the main character supposed to be? A crab or something? He should be in Smash Brothers. We need the Clue Land guy to be a character in Smash Brothers. We need Mike from Star Tropics.
I think he would make an awesome character for Smash Brothers.
I think they need to bring him back and make a new game with him. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Like Jones.
Yeah, like they did it with Pit and Kid Icarus. They made that new Kid Icarus game, and like was it the Wii or was it the Wii U that they made it?
No, it was the 3DS. Was the last Kid Icarus game they made. They made a Star Fox game for the Wii U.
We'll collect them for the. That's why I hate that. That's why I should have gotten the other turtles first.
Wah, wah. Yeah, actually, I just finished Kid Icarus Myths and Monsters for the Game Boy like last week.
Really?
First time ever. Yeah, I had it as a kid, and I had this black lab who liked to eat everything, and she ate it when I was a kid. So I never got a chance to play it too much. And yeah, it was hard. I found myself figuring out, I don't want to say cheats, but exposures to power myself up and workarounds for things, and I'm glad I'm done with it. I have no intention of picking it up again, and I've beaten Kid Icarus on the NES before, and it's a game I really don't want to come back to. I really didn't enjoy it that much.
To be honest with you, I don't really enjoy it that much either. It's just not very well rounded. You know what I mean? It's not a pleasant experience at all.
It's not, and I'm not saying that because of the difficulty, because, most people are like, oh, that game's so hard, and it's really not. If you farm a little bit in the beginning and you work through it, you get really powerful and you get a large health bar, and you don't have to worry about dying so quick. But it's just, I don't know, just the way it plays, it's just not entertaining to me.
Yeah, Icarus is... I didn't like it at all, really.
Yeah, I played through it on the 3DS because they released it on the eShop. Wow, drew a blank there. But it was an enhanced version where the controls were tighter. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll give this a try. So I beat it, and then I'm like, well, if I'm going to do this, I should really just beat the original, just to say I beat the original. So I went back and played it, but I was like, yeah, I'm glad I'm done with this.
Did you do it on stream?
I did not. Oh, maybe I did. This was years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. Like no inclination to go back to it or try it again. And I know it's a popular NES franchise, but
I don't even know if it was really that popular. I don't think a lot of people had the game compared to like other games like Zelda and stuff.
right. Well, I'm sure there's like no one that would rather say like, oh, I'll take Kid Icarus over Metroid, which is kind of the same thing, a little bit different.
I think they were developed by the same people. Actually.
I think it was the same team if I remember reading right. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Nintendo should do something with it. Though it's one of their franchises.
Yeah, well, they should do something in Metroid too.
Yeah, well.
I suppose we're getting one eventually,
Yeah,
but
that's different. It's a Prime game.
yeah. Well,
Well, next year's the 35th anniversary of Metroid. Do you think they're going to do anything for it?
Probably not.
Oh yeah, we're gonna give you the Game Boy Metroid on the Switch or something goofy like that'll happen,
We're gonna remake the remake of Metroid 2.
We're gonna give you this little plastic figurine of Samus, and that's it. And we're only making 10. You know what I mean? Like, we're only making 10. It's only gonna be available for a limited time. So, limited. Is that what are you thinking of the Pat NES punk thing there?
Yeah.
Limited.
It's a soundboard, yeah.
He's my favorite YouTuber. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, like I said, we saw him, and then I didn't even take the time to talk to him. I could have walked right up to him and talked to him, but it was right before he got real big.
Sharonson, did you guys happen to play Metroid earlier today? You guys have a schedule of what you're planning on playing for the rest of the day? We don't have a schedule. I played through Metroid like 2 weeks ago on stream. We don't have a schedule. I am going to be playing either Mega Man X or Mega Man 7 later on. I was kind of going to let people vote and decide what they'd rather see. Or if there's a game you guys would like to see, you guys can pick stuff too. We're open to any of that as well. So suggestions and all that stuff. So, feel free to throw something out there if there's something you'd like to see as well.
I want to see Rob play Dr. Mario.
Ooh.
Rob is not playing Dr. Mario. That's not happening today.
Well, Rob and Amanda can play two-player Dr. Mario.
We were thinking about doing Contra at one point too.
Yeah.
So I know somebody here is really good at Contra.
No.
No?
I could have swore you were just bragging about beating it in 3 lives.
Yeah, for some reason, I've been practicing it. I don't know why. I had it growing up. I never finished it. Well, finished it with the 30 life code, but. So I've been.
Contra sounds like fun. Yeah, we'll do Contra after
Yeah,
this.
do Contra.
I apologize for the boring of the grinding right here. I know this part is gonna kind of suck, but I really want to ensure I can beat the game, and I haven't really tried. I've beaten it with boomerangs before, but I'm just not that confident in beating the game without it yet. I haven't really tried without. I want to beat the game. I want to beat the game on stream, and this is my first time doing it on stream,
Right.
so. So it's gonna be, I'm taking every precaution I can, so I apologize for the boring long grind thing, but it will be okay, Jack. Well, thank you.
So supportive.
Yes, our followers are absolutely awesome.
Yes, people have been really good to us on Twitch since we started doing this. I'll be honest with you, the community's been really supportive. I can't say enough for how awesome people have been. Okay, you know what I'm doing? I'm taking this way. We'll deal with Frogman a little bit. We'll change things up a little bit. Damon Glass's bosses is stupid. Oh god.
Oh,
It's getting all slow and not letting me do what I want to do right here.
enemy overload on the screen.
Yeah. Well, what I'm worried about taking this path is there's so many enemies you kill that I don't want to grab an item on accident. However, I'm not grabbing any more at Donnie till I get the other turtle filled. So, I'll take this path and change things up a little bit. I don't know why I was screwing up the jumps on that water part, because I had him down for so long. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, oh god. I like to take the other path too, because you can refill your health with that pizza. So, and then these guys are going to hit me right here probably. But I feel like that path takes a little longer. I could be wrong though. It could be both the same maybe. Also, yeah, the retro community is amazing. Honestly, I would love to watch your streams more, but the timing is awful for me. Usually, I am heading to work when you stream. Also, retro community is amazing. Oh, thank you for checking us out today. And Dangle Glass Bosses is stupid. It's a cheap achievement. Yeah, I try to do one night a week. I usually do like Fridays just because I don't have to work the next day. I tried other days of the week, and it didn't really... I didn't get as much of a response from people, much like viewers. So I kind of just like... went back to Friday and Saturdays. I was going to try Thursdays, maybe. I just don't know if I can handle staying up late to stream and going to work the next day. Like, my job is... It's one of them jobs where you really have to be, like, on top of things. Because I get audited by people all the time where I work. I work in, like, health insurance. So I'm under a microscope on everything I do. And if I make so many mistakes, I can get in big trouble. And it's very easy to, because there's so many variables in what I do. And every single claim I touch, I have to follow a completely different process. I make one mistake, I get a nasty email. If I make, like, more than 3 in a month, I get talked to. So it's kind of stressful.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, and then I have to get so many done an hour too. That's another thing. Yeah, I have to get at least 6 done an hour, so 1 every 10 minutes. And they're not... Some of the stuff takes a half hour to do, depending on what you have to do for a claim. So it's... Yeah. I get paid pretty decent. That's what I like about it, but I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to find something else within the company now. I have a degree in accounting, but there's like... All the accounting stuff seems to be at our headquarters in Louisville. So I might go back to school for something else. I'm thinking at like TC in like the next year, because I want a little less stress and I want to make a little bit more money. And I feel like if I get like a degree in coding or something, it might help, because Humana has coding positions. So that might be where I decide to go.
Like computer coding?
More like medical coding.
Oh.
We'll see. I haven't yet decided yet. It wouldn't be till like next year fall anyways if I do. Right now I'm trying to see if I can get a job within accounting at Humana, because there's some stuff where you can work from home. So I've been kind of applying to them and hoping that other people don't have like the degrees that I have, that maybe it might, without me not having the experience, it might help if I have the degree. They might be like, well, we don't have anybody else applying for it, but this guy's got a degree, you know. He's the only one with the degree applying for it. Everybody else applying for it has some experience but no degree. I don't know, you know? So I'm just kind of applying for them anyways and see what happens. But I don't meet all the requirements necessarily. Like, they want like 2 to 3 years of experience sometimes. I literally hit jump and he did not jump.
Blame the controller.
No, seriously, when he got on the platform, he did that. You didn't see that?
No. But yeah, I mean, getting back to the streaming thing, it's a weird time to like try to get a channel going too, because with so many people working from home, and I mean, even celebrities now, like how many wrestlers are doing the Twitch thing, and
Yeah.
you know, I mean, obviously you can only watch so many channels at one time, so.
I wish Twitch had an
Picture in a
app.
picture?
Well, I wish Twitch had an app for the TV.
They do. I mean, my Fire Stick allows me to watch it
Oh,
on
okay.
TV.
Yeah, I have a Roku and there's nothing.
Yeah, I only found like a third-party one for the Roku, and it doesn't work very well.
Well, isn't Twitch owned by Amazon?
Maybe.
I think they did. I think they bought Twitch.
That might be why then, yeah.
That might be why there's an app on the... Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even like with all the stuff that's going on with Twitch too, you know, like the Dr. Disrespect stuff, and it's just such a weird thing right now for streaming.
Yes, Amazon owns Twitch.
Thank you.
I believe Twitch doesn't update on Roku Fire Stick anymore.
Oh.
Isn't that wild? Amazon owns Twitch.
What doesn't Amazon own?
Do you imagine investing in stock in Amazon in like 1999?
Right?
That and Apple, like, oh god, this ain't good. We're getting pretty low on health here. I kind of got sloppy there. Spacemen. Die. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Nobody knows what that's from.
I do not.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's at the beginning of the game. It's like the famous line that Dracula says at the beginning of the game. Die, monster. Oh, no. That's it's actually the main character there, the Belmont that's in there. Why can't I think of his name? But then Dracula goes, "What is a man?"
I've heard that.
Yeah, that's all from that whole thing. Yeah. What is a human? A miserable pile of secrets? It's Richter Belmont. Yeah, he says, die, monster. You don't belong in this world. And the voice acting is so terrible.
Did you watch the Netflix series?
I did, and I'll be honest with you, I was very disappointed with the end of the second season.
Okay.
Have you seen the whole thing?
I've not. Only watched like maybe half of the first season.
Oh, then I can't say anything about it. I don't want to give anything away. Disappointed at the end of the second season, and then I was expecting things for the third season based on the ending of the second season, and we got a little teaser of it, but we didn't get what I was expecting, and I have no idea what direction they plan on going in from here. What's going on?
Simon? Oh, comment?
Simon Belmont? It's Richter Belmont in the Symphony of the Night. So we got 99. We got to get Donnie his scrolls now.
Almost done farming.
Yep. I apologize about that, folks. It took longer than I expected, but I guess I gotta expect it to take longer than expected because things are never gonna go perfect or go the way you want them to, especially when you're streaming. You know, if it ain't this, your computer starts on fire. You know what I mean?
Had that happen before?
No, I'm just saying, like that's kind of like how it works. And I learned that I was in a band growing up. I was heavy into music, and I learned another musician that I'm really good friends with told me this, like more experienced, like older musician from my hometown told me this. He said, no matter what, something's always gonna go wrong when you're playing live. He's like, you just got to deal with it. Yeah. It's going to happen. And he was right. Same thing with this. It's the same thing. I bet it's the same thing when you're a pro wrestler on TV. Something's always going to go wrong. Look at Goldberg. He almost killed The Undertaker. You know what I mean? Like, you're allowed just one, okay? I mean, I didn't almost kill The Undertaker, but... I was not expecting that, but I was expecting to not expect something, so it doesn't count. It always happens. It's comes with the trade. Was that the guy that?
No, that was just someone else. Even before we're open. Yeah, well, it's closed.
Getting a lot of people coming over here.
I know. Like you never see like how many people try to get in the store when you're closed. So.
Well, you're not closed that often either.
No, just for holidays now. I mean, we're usually open 7 days a week, so.
Well, the lock-in probably doesn't help either. People want to buy games for something to do. They just want to browse.
Right.
Everybody's itching to do stuff. I mean, even though things are open, it's still not quite the same,
Right.
I might have to visit the little boys' room here soon.
Yeah, we gotta get you something to eat too when you're.
I'll probably eat after I finish this game.
Alright.
Because I'm going to have to pause it to eat. And I don't want to put anybody through that torture.
Well, we certainly appreciate that.
Especially all the scrolls I've been gathering. These people are waiting. They've been waiting for a while.
Three more.
Yep, 3 more, and then we can get on with our lives. And then I'm going to take a leak after I get these 3. Oh, that third one got me. You rotten little eyeball. I'm so used to doing the scroll thing now, and it's like I don't even know if I can play the game any other way. Like I'm in that loop now, where this is like all I've been doing for so long. It's like gonna feel weird to do something else. Level 4. I'm worried about level 4. Probably more than anything else.
Which one is that one?
You're at like an airport. I think it's supposed to be Kennedy Airport. I think it actually says in the manual it's Kennedy Airport,
Does it?
which is real airport in New
Right.
York. Yeah. The manual. I should have brought the manual with me. The manual's got some interesting stuff in it. It actually names. It only names like a handful of the enemies, but some of them got some funny names. The manual's a trip. The early NES manuals are the funniest ones. Ah, no. Ah, come on. See what I'm saying? There was no way to avoid that.
Yeah.
See, it crap ticks me off so much.
How many did you need? 1?
Yeah, 2 more. Nothing wants to work my way today.
That's how she goes sometimes. It's not a tumor.
Oh my god, I am just... That crap sucks. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid doing, too. I've done it twice now.
So how many of these enemies were actually in the comic books? Or the cartoon?
I don't know. None of these were in the cartoon.
Yeah. But the thing is, Bebop and Rocksteady in this game and they aren't in the comics.
They made Bebop and Rocksteady just for the cartoons?
Yeah.
I think they started developing this game shortly after the first run of the cartoon, like the first 5 episodes.
Okay.
And they didn't have much to go from out the first 5 episodes, so they used the comic book as references. Also, I think the game was developed in Japan, I would imagine, so, because Konami.
Right.
So maybe they weren't, like, as familiar with the American cartoon. Like, maybe it was an American thing and didn't really make it to them yet, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't reach its worldwide popularity. A couple factors involved there that I think could lead to...
Was Krang in this game?
No. No Krang.
So the actually recognizable characters from the cartoon, it's just Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady for enemies.
Those things are so weird.
There's foot soldiers in the beginning, wasn't there? Or no? Kind of.
Probably, yeah. I'm sure some of them are meant to be foot soldiers.
Those little things will like hop off screen eventually. I don't know, they're super. I think sometimes they do those. Just jump all the way up to the top of the screen and then disappear.
I know the Rat King was in the comics. I'm surprised he didn't get included in here.
So was Baxter too.
With Baxter?
Yeah, Baxter. If you ever watched the 2003 cartoon though, that's more of an accurate interpretation of Baxter than he was in the cartoon. Baxter's in like one of the first 5 issues, I believe. But in the if you watch the 2003 cartoon is almost like spot on with the comic book version of Baxter.
Is he still a fly?
I don't even think he becomes a fly in the 2003 cartoon. I don't even think he becomes a fly in the book.
That was just the cartoon one?
I think so. That might. You could correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I know he invents the Mausers in the comic, but I could be wrong. Maybe he does turn into a fly in the comic, but I was almost sure that was just a cartoon adaptation.
Because even in the newest movie, they have Baxter Stockman and he's human the whole time.
Yeah, they probably were gonna maybe advance on that a little bit further in a third movie, but I don't think we're getting a third movie.
No.
And I actually didn't think the second movie was as bad as the first one. I thought the second movie kind of felt like watching an episode of the cartoon.
I would agree with you. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the first one at all.
But the second one was more tolerable. I felt like they were actually getting something with that, you know? Yeah, it got a little out there with some of the Krang stuff, but how else were you going to do the Krang stuff?
Right.
You can't complain. For years, people were complaining, no Krang in the movies, no Krang in the movies. Well, they gave you Krang in the movies. Now you're going to complain about, you know, I guess I'm going to give him the... Because you know Krang was supposed to be in the actual second movie from when we were kids?
No, I didn't know that.
So, the Doctor...
I don't know if I've ever seen the second movie from when we were kids.
So, the Doctor in the... oh, really? Secret of the Ooze? Oh, man.
I probably have seen it. I don't remember... Probably saw it on like TV at some point. Secret
of the Ooze is a good movie. The third one's awful, but the second one's good. There's a doctor, the TGRI guy. He's a scientist. He was supposed to have an Utron, so maybe it wasn't going to be Krang, but you know what the Utrons are, right? The Utrons are like a race of those like creature. They're like an alien race that looks like those brains. They're in the comic book and they're in the 2003 cartoon, but they're like that race. He was supposed to have an Utron in his stomach, and I don't know if they were going to actually make it be Krang or not, but that's what he was going to have, and then they decided to cut it out of the script.
Dang.
Yeah, at the last minute. It was in the script or something like that, but they didn't use it. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about that. But he was going to be an Utron, which in the 2003 cartoon, Shredder's an Utron.
Really?
Yep. And the Utrons, the race, they actually become friends with the Turtles in the comic book. They're like enemies the Turtles fight at the beginning of like a story arc, but by the end, the Utrons become their friend. And the one Utron that is that's Shredder in the cartoon is like an evil Utron that was like banished from their race. Like he was bad. And that's what Krang is in the cartoon. He was like banished by his people. Because he had a human body. He had a body and everything like that. And his people like banished him or something. He mentions it in the old cartoon from when we were kids and stuff. Vanilla Ice. Yes, Vanilla Ice was in the second movie too. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! I made another funny. That's a reference right there. Yo, is the green machine gonna rock the town without being seen? See the power of the turtle get down. Iceman. Dun, 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 dun. It's getting a lot of business. Should have set up curbside right there.
Wasn't Kevin Nash in the third one then?
Kevin Nash was in the second one. He was Super Shredder.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
When did that come out, the second one?
92, I think.
So that was even before he was even...
He was in WCW at the time, yeah. It was 91 or 92 when the second one came out. I think the first one was 1990. And I think the second one was 92 or 91. Ryan goes, I like how they're turtles, but they can't swim. How is the auction going? It's going good. Way better than we planned for it. We thought it was going to be. So I'm happy for that. I'm very happy for that. We finally got 99 scrolls with every turtle. Now I'm going to get an item on accident. I'm going to be really ticked off. Which I'm actually going to like fill up him. Go through this one more time just to fill him up. And then we're going to go. I'm going to take a leak really quick. What? Well, I'm going to the bathroom. It's what people do. I'm sorry, I'm human. Everybody poops, folks. Everybody poops. It's a book for children, by the way.
Yeah, that it is.
Check it out. It's on Amazon. Wherever books are sold. Alright. Pausing this. I will be back.
Come join me, Amanda.
No.
Why not?
I'm just gonna sit there and let people stare at you.
Well, what else am I gonna do? That's why I need somebody over here to talk to.
Do you wanna show off some amiibos?
What amiibos?
I don't know.
You can show off your Animal Crossing cards.
Could show off the next auctions.
Well, in 22
About
minutes
10.
we will.
The Bungie auction.
It's
How much time do we have on the Bungie auction?
22
22
minutes.
Alright.
Are you excited that Mario stuff's coming to Animal Crossing? Did you watch the Nintendo Direct, Amanda?
I did.
Are you excited about the Animal Crossing stuff?
I am.
Are you gonna get the Mario Kart Live?
Probably.
How about the Game & Watch?
Why not? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just said you watched the Direct.
I did.
Okay.
That was like 2 days ago.
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize you lived such a busy life.
That's what happened.
The Mario Kart Live with the actual little, where you're controlling the remote control car with your Switch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that seems like a death trap in my house waiting to happen.
What was the... Did you take care of the comment on here?
The inbox?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Are you gonna play Super Mario 35? Eh. Have you played Fall Guys yet, Amanda?
No.
You need to play Fall Guys. Did you ever get Fall Guys, Rob?
I didn't, no.
Oh. We need to squat up and play some Fall Guys.
What?
Yes.
I'm actually, like, now that I've stepped away from the computer, I'm getting the cloudy vision. Like, there's like,
Yeah.
yeah, like it's starting to catch up with me from sitting in front of the TV, like having my mind engaged in it so long. It's really like weird. It's,
Well, you're almost halfway done here.
oh, yeah,
Only
Ooh.
6 hours to go.
yep. Actually, yeah, about 6 hours. Here we go, over there, Send the word, I don't know what I'm doing.
You're just singing World War II
Yep.
patriotic songs
I'm
here.
crazy, I'm losing my mind. Alright, let's do it. Why is that guy not dying? Okay, there we go. We gotta save Splinter. These little like steamroller things are placed in the worst spots in this game.
Of course. Gotta make it challenging.
He's gonna hit me. Okay. I should just shoot a missile up at him. I shot a missile and it didn't do anything. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I think it's because I had the bullets still on screen and it won't shoot until the bullets disappear.
That's annoying.
Yeah. Because the missile should have taken him out in one hit. Let's run over this guy. We're running over foot
Turtles.
soldiers here.
Turtles just committing murder. I remember that from the cartoon. They were just running over foot soldiers.
These ain't your parents' turtles, folks. That's it. Well, we're based on the comic book now. There's
True.
murder in the comic book. They like brutally murder Shredder. Shredder dies in like the first, like either the first. I think it's the first issue. He dies in it.
Yeah, I think Rob told me that. I didn't know that.
He comes back later, but I never really figured out how he comes back. Like, oh
So
my
did they bring him back after the cartoon or before? Or was it just the cartoon got so popular, like, well, now we gotta use Shredder?
I don't know how that all works, to be honest with you. Ah, damn, I am like getting my butt kicked right here.
Almost. How mad would you have been?
I would have been very mad. Okay, this is the part I was telling you about. That I'm gonna be
Oh.
the respawning enemies. The enemy placement is really weird in this part. So I'm gonna jump to trigger the enemy in some parts here. So you can just walk over this. Now I feel like there's gonna be. Okay. See that? You have to. Yeah.
I can tell you're getting into this now.
Oh yeah. Ooh, we got our health. Now we gotta let this next guy walk off the edge. Oh no, it's not that part. Okay, there's a part like this where you're gonna see bricks like this, and there's gonna be a cliff up here. There's gonna be a guy, and he wanted to walk off the edge there. We'll let this guy walk off the edge. We refilled our health. We're good. We're good. Now I gotta trigger the next guy here. You see, this is the part I was talking about. Make this guy walk off the edge here.
All right, what'd I miss? Nothing.
No. Now there's another enemy right here. I gotta hope he doesn't knock me off.
Can you get him to spawn, like before you jump?
No. I almost gotta go Leo right into this. Swing right as I go.
Wow. Yeah, if you didn't know that was there.
We don't even need the pie. Oh.
Vanilla ice, yes.
Well, that's a good spot to get health back, though.
Yes, it is. So, we're gonna face Mecha Turtle here very soon.
Is this the one that's super easy, according to you?
Yeah, he'll be easy with my scrolls.
I suppose Mecha Turtle was in the cartoon, wasn't he?
He was a metalhead in the cartoon, so it was a
That's-
different character. This is, I think Mecha Turtle's made up for this game, or he's in the comic
Gotcha.
book. Different character, but yeah, almost the same concept.
So were Toka and Razor in the comics, or did they make those just?
They're just made up for the movie, and they should have just made him Bebop and Rocksteady. I don't know why they didn't do that. There was something where the director didn't want to use Bebop and Rocksteady, or Eastman and Layard didn't want to. I don't know what the story. There's something behind that too. There's a big story.
And did they ever get put in the cartoon then?
No, but they did make toys, and they were in the video games. They were
Yeah.
enemies in the games.
Because like Turtles in Time, there's Toka and Razor and Bebop and Rocksteady are bosses.
Right, Deus. I have no idea how one could survive a trash compactor. That didn't make a whole lot of sense either. But that movie is just, I don't know. I watched that movie like probably 6 months ago, and holy crap, is it different than I remember it as a kid.
Here he comes. He's coming back.
It's so dark and just heavy. It's a very heavy movie that, as a kid, I never picked up on.
Scrolled his butt. I wanted to say the other word, but I didn't want to get in trouble by the censors.
Don't need any more Fortnite skins, Jack.
Folks, I'm being censored today. Oh shoot. I didn't want to use... I gotta save them now.
What?
It left my scrolls switched on, so I was shooting scrolls when I...
The audience can't see, but my wife's throwing evil eyes from behind the TV.
I said shoot, I didn't say the other word.
I am not censoring you. You're crazy.
Yeah, Amanda wants more Fortnite skins.
What is this, Sesame Street?
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we made a joke earlier today that every time someone swears, Fortnite releases another skin. So we're trying to minimize the swearing today. I should say Epic releases another.
Every time we swear, Taylor Swift releases another song. We don't want that anymore, folks. Actually, I like Taylor Swift. Guilty pleasure. Actually, I think I like her not just for her music.
No.
She was
Personality.
a crush of mine.
You want her to write a song about you?
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Cash. All right.
What's that?
See, the audience has got your back, Jack.
Her country stuff not that horrible.
I like her country stuff. I like her first 2 albums a lot. I don't like anything she put out after that. My ex-girlfriend, like, absolutely hated her, and we went to the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville. And I'm not a huge fan of country music, but I can tolerate it more now that I'm older. But there was a Taylor Swift section in there, and I made her go in it, and she was so upset. She's like, I hate Taylor Swift. Yeah, I made her take a picture right in front of the entrance for it, too. But she, like, Taylor Swift, there's like an exhibit that changes in the museum, like, every so many months or whatever, and just so happens when we were there, it was, like, the Taylor Swift exhibit.
Hey, Buggin. Thanks for stopping by. It's all trash. Buggin says all of Taylor Swift is all trash.
Well, is he saying Taylor Swift or country?
Or Turtles.
That's true.
Taylor Swift is a fine lady, let me tell ya.
I prefer older country. Like, I can't get into the new stuff.
I
Like,
prefer no country.
yeah.
I can't do, like, Johnny Cash. And
You can't do Johnny Cash. See, like,
Willie
I'd rather do
Nelson,
that
I
than-
can't.
Than the new stuff.
Well, stars at night are all dull and dim. Whenever they have to be overdone, old stupid Texas. I used to be my opinion of country music for the longest time. That's an old SpongeBob reference, if anybody knows that. It's from the Texas episode of SpongeBob, where they're making fun of Sandy because she's from Texas.
Okay.
Sandy Cheeks. That's really funny, actually. I just put 2 and 2 together on that name, Sandy Cheeks.
Really?
Yeah, I never knew that. Up to this point, my entire life, I never put 2 and 2 together on that.
Country in general. Oh, it's Marty. Hey, Marty. So you got, what we got here? 11 minutes for the Bungie stuff. And you're still winning, good sir.
I would agree with that. Country in general, definitely.
Before, like, recent so country's not my favorite genre of music. I don't really like it very much, but there's a few artists I can tolerate, like Florida Georgia Line, but they're more like a rock country thing. I like them. But if you would have talked to me 10 years ago, no country. Absolutely no country. It was the same time when I hated Sammy Hagar Van Halen. Like, was more of a Roth guy than a Hagar guy when it came to Van Halen. It was like that same time period. It was like, that was my opinion on country music at the time.
Yes, Turtles is amazing. Marty is a huge Turtles fan. He has sent me pictures of, like, some really cool stuff that he's ordered. He won the raffle that we did a couple months ago with the Turtle game.
I wanted to win that so bad.
Yeah, the book.
I put a lot of tickets into that thing.
The Eastman Pop, yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted to get into the comics, but I have no time to get into them, so...
Rotten little.
Are they still producing Turtle comics?
They are. They just did a new one now where all 3 of the turtles are dead, and it's just one. It's called, like, The Last Samurai or something like that.
That's an old story, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it was because they did it in the comic books before, and then the 2012 cartoon actually used that story.
Okay, maybe I have some misinformation then.
Yeah, they might be doing it again or taking like a spin on it, but yeah, that's one that they've used a while back.
This is weird because, like, as a kid, like, I went right into the cartoon and the game and the figures. Like, I never really even touched the comics.
I probably didn't even know comics were a thing, to be quite honest. But yeah, the figures were hot commodities,
Right.
especially Shredder. Nobody could find Shredder.
Really?
That was always the talk on the playground.
The talk on the playground,
Seriously, like, oh,
folks.
the Shopko has Shredder.
You go home and you're like, Mom, can we go to Shop
Yeah.
and get Shredder? And then you go there and there's no Shredder.
Exactly.
Because everybody else went there, yeah. Or some kid was just trolling you.
Right.
I think I only had, like, 2 of them growing up, and then, like, this had to be, like, 97 or 98, maybe 99. I was at Big Lots, and they had the original 4 for, like, $2 each, so I bought them. So the ones I have upstairs in my office, which are now open, but they're complete, like, they have all the weapons and everything, those are from Big Lots. But they are, like, the original ones, so...
Nice.
I have an original one in the package of Raphael from 1988, signed by Rob Paulson, the guy who did the voice of him in the cartoon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I got it done at C2E2 one year. He was really cool. And then I got a film cell from the original cartoon with Raphael in the actual film cell that I have. Got that signed by Rob Paulson too.
Nice.
And I got the figure off eBay, like when they were still reasonable to get. I paid $60 for that and the film set all together.
Very cool.
Now it's like over $100 for that figure. It's like almost 200, I think.
Marty says that's sick. Yeah, I mean, do you guys know how long were the comics out before they started the cartoon? Like how far into the run were they?
Comics came out in 84, I believe. 84 or 85.
And when was the show? 87?
87, Christmas, holiday of 87, so December, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And you can correct me on that or fact check me in the chat and let me know. But I believe 84 was the comic and 87 was the cartoon.
They're putting out a new Turtles movie as of July 1st, 2020.
What?
Seth Rogen is involved.
What?
Yeah, well, this is all new to me.
So you can't. If the chat can't hear, my wife just said they're making another Turtles movie in July, or they announced it in July
As
of
of
this
July,
year.
there was an article written saying that Seth Rogen is releasing a new movie.
Yeah, and Seth Rogen is involved in it.
That sounds really weird.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like a weird
Is
combination.
that actually official, or is this being rumored?
I'm looking.
Dang it. It is not how I wanted that to go.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, Marty, the comics they're a weird thing, like, because they're not really meant for kids, like, you know, and I mean, I guess I had maybe heard of them when I was a teenager, but when I was a kid, never heard of comic books for Turtles. I mean, I heard of X-Men and stuff like that, but
We gotta keep Donnie alive for this because the boss battle is really easy with Donnie, so we can't.
yes, the Mass Comics, is another oddity.
The mask, like Jim Carrey mask?
Yeah.
That was based on comics?
Yep. And the comics were darker. Okay.
That's one thing I never really got into is
I wonder if
comics.
there's a
I thought you were going to say
pizza.
Jim Carrey.
No. Well,
You know,
Yeah, him
I'll be
kinda
honest with
too.
you. I'm not that crazy about his comedy either, really. I like some of his movies, but I just think he's a little too Looney Tune. You know, like a little over the top. And I don't really think I'm necessarily laughing at his jokes. I'm just laughing at him act over the top. You know.
Sure.
And I don't know. Eesh. So, I'm trying to think what the best route is to take through here. I think we want to skip. There's like a good route and a bad route to take through this. There's pizzas too in here. Okay.
Well, it's good. I'm glad that graphic novel. I think I ordered that off of Amazon. Was
This
That
is
in the
not going
cookbook?
the way I want it to
the
go.
cookbook? Yes, the cookbook. I got off of Amazon too. 4 minutes on the auction left, and then I think that's the halfway point. So
yeah.
we had 6 more left to go. Again, on behalf of Jack, Chris, Amanda, everyone else that helped, Greg, thank you everyone for tuning in. This means a lot to us because we get to help out kids. So it's absolutely awesome. That we
Oh
get
yeah,
to do
there's a
this.
pizza appeared. Good, we needed that.
And Jack just really wanted to come collect scrolls and turtles today. So he called me this morning. He's like, "Dude, we gotta collect some scrolls." And he wants to have some smart remark, but he can't because he's really
Yeah,
concentrating.
he's not even listening to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in my own world. All right. So,
Yeah, that's just it. The thing with the Turtles comics is like, and it was kind of the same thing with me with The Walking Dead. Like when that show came out, everybody was into it, and I had always loved zombies. And one could make the argument that The Walking Dead is more about people arguing with the zombies around them, but
It's more about political issues.
that's like with the Turtles, like, you know, like, oh, do you want to get into the comics? Do you want to collect them for value? Or do you just want to get the graphic novels just so you can read them? And if that's the case, you could probably just find them online somewhere, too. But that's what's cool about those books. It's like, if you just want to read them and you want to get into it, that's probably the way to go, because it's definitely the cheaper route.
Pizza down there might be a trap.
Yeah, how would you even get down there without getting
You can get
spikes?
down there.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting back up. That's the tricky part. Well, we got him a little bit more health, so all my turtles are in a good spot. All my turtles. Sounds like all my children, you know? My children. Oh, see?
So what does that mean?
I lost one of my set of scrolls. I can still beat the game. It's just not ideally what I wanted to happen. But see, that can happen so easily.
So even with the strategy, it's not guaranteed, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
But you said the boomerangs are pretty good
Well,
too, right?
boomerangs are I'm going to fill him up with boomerangs in stage 5 now that he doesn't have scrolls. So,
Is stage 4 or 3 or whatever that was the only spot in the game that has the scrolls?
I think they're in other spots, but they're not as easy to obtain. I don't remember.
And enemies never drop scrolls?
No, they don't. Sorry, I was like trying to figure out, what did you ask me? I'm hoping I took the right. Where's the van? We already did that level.
That was the last thing on the
Yes, we took the right door. Good.
Alright, we're at the last minute for the Bungie lot. And then we'll kick off the next one right away. So, if you haven't been watching the whole time, what will happen is we'll kick over to another screen. You'll still be able to see Jack play. So, if you're really into the Turtles.
I'm gonna pause this part probably because I'm gonna just let him do his thing because this part's gonna be really, really difficult. So
We're good? Like, time? 10 seconds? 10 seconds? 10 seconds? All right, so congratulations to Marty. You won the Bungie lot. We can't thank you enough. $100 was a very generous bid on that. Again, thank you to Nathan Thorell and Bungie for donating it. Some very, very cool stuff. We're going to move on to the next item now. We've hit the halfway point on our auction, so we have 6 more to go. It's going to be the same format. We got one every hour, and then when they're done, they're done. So this one right now is auction 7. Just had to check that. It's a Sega Genesis lot. So up first we have a Sega Genesis Mini. This came out probably 2 years ago now. It's got 40 built-in games, 40 good built-in games. You know, you got your Sonics, Altered Beast, Phantasy Star, Echo the Dolphin, all the flagship titles that were on the Genesis. And then you've also got some sleeper hits like Elysia Dragoon, one of my favorite games of all time, Toe Jam and Earl. You have save states, an HDMI output, it upconverts everything. If you've never played the Genesis and you ever thought about getting into it, this would be the way to go. 40 great games on here that would, you know, really introduce you to what the Genesis was all about. Once I opened the store, you know, I'm a diehard Nintendo fan, obviously, and I had a Genesis growing up. I rented most games with it, and the more I see Genesis stuff in the store, the more I'm drawn to it. Like, I'm going back to it now and finding more and more good titles that I didn't even know existed. So it comes with 2 controllers, all the cables hook it up, and then also we have a Sonic and Tails pixel art piece. And to get into this a little bit, I make obviously all the pixel art in my store. This piece I have sold more copies of than any. It's just super popular. I don't know why. It's pretty detailed. There's some awesome shadowing to it. Maybe it's the green canvas. I don't know. But anyways, this is all included in the auction, and it's at $80 right now, and it will end in the next hour. So feel free to bid in the comments, either on Twitch or contact us on our Facebook page. It can be shipped anywhere in the U.S. for $15 on top of the winning bid. And if you guys have any questions about anything too, feel free to send us a question or a a message on Twitch, and we'll gladly answer it for you. So yeah, Jack is in the bathroom, and we're gonna get back to Turtles, and we'll keep going.
Turtle can die in one hit. So I figured if I didn't want to get like get distracted at all with Rob. Not that you guys can talk while I'm playing, it's fine. I just thought my mind would like start paying attention to Rob's thing for a moment there, and then I would have gotten like all like. But so this next part, Turtle can die at so we don't want to use Donnie. We're probably gonna go with Mikey here. Well, actually, no, we don't. We're gonna use Leo because Leo lost his scrolls. And you guys can come over on this side too if you'd like.
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna grab something to drink quick.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. We got that. Now we got to do it again. Oh, yes. First try. There we go. I was nervous about that. Now we're going to fight the boss. We want Donnie for the boss. It's a giant Mauser. And if you stay right here, he can't hit you with his beams. And he spits out mini Mausers that don't look like Mausers, but they're Mausers.
Yeah, I haven't had the chance to play the new Toe Jam and Earl Marty. I mean, I have it. I just haven't gotten around to it. Just found out because we'll be releasing a YouTube video probably in the next couple weeks regarding Toe Jam and Earl. And I was doing research for it. I don't know if you watch AVGN at all, but he had Macaulay Culkin on there, and he was wearing a Toe Jam and Earl shirt. And at the time, I'm like, oh, Macaulay Culkin must just be a big Genesis fan. No, Macaulay Culkin's actually the producer of that new Toe Jam and Earl game, which is crazy to me. But yeah, just a little tidbit, I guess. So Jack, I'm thinking these might have to be the official drinks of Second Quest production.
You like those, eh?
Well, noticed they're made in Watertown, which is funny because they're called bubblers, and most Wisconsinites know that we are the only state that refers to water fountains as bubblers. It's kind of interesting.
What I'm going to do in this level is I'm going to fill all my turtles' health up, and I'm going to get boomerangs for Leo. So, Leo's... Now, these spider things, only Raphael can kill them in one hit, but none of the other turtles can.
So he has just like a...
See that?
Advantage to him.
Yes. And these spider things suck.
This is not something that was explained in the manual or anything, right?
Nope.
You just have to figure this out as a kid.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, if you break that, there's going to be boomerangs down here. And then up above in the top right corner is health. Look at how he walks across that. All right, let's see, boomerang. There we go. So this is my backup plan. If I get this far and lose, I stock up on boomerangs instead. So now we want to switch back to Raph probably once we get up here because he's gonna have to take care of our friends here. Oh, get off the ladder!
That was so close.
I know. Oh man. I think the health is in this one anyways. It might be a different one that the health is in. Oh god. Stupid enemies. Well, we'll find out right now if the health is in here or not. I might have to go and it might be the other building that has the health. Oh my, it's the other building, I think. Oh my god.
Oh jeez. That was a vicious fall.
think it's the other building. Shoot, let me check I'm gonna check the other building to see if there's health in there. It's been so long since I played this. The other building's where you can rescue your turtle if you lose a turtle, but I can't remember if the health is easily accessible in here or not. I'm gonna, because I want to refill all the health on all the turtles. Yes, so I can refill health in here.
Is that floor collapse or?
Yeah, if I swing, it'll break the floor.
Okay.
There we go. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so we're gonna refill, and we're gonna get boomerangs. Fudge, not what I wanted to do. Don't want to go up there.
How are the sandwiches?
Great.
I had 3 bites of one. It was pretty good.
Those are some hard-fought roast beef sandwiches. Wow, I can't talk anymore. Our crockpot decided to die this morning.
Random? Was it while you were making it, or what?
Yeah, like I trimmed up the meat, put it in the crockpot right away when I got up this morning, and then I got out of the shower and I looked and like it wasn't getting hot and the light was out in the front. And I'm like, what? And Amanda was gracious enough to go get a new one, which is good because the one we had was super old, probably like 10 years old.
Donnie, gonna get refilled. We'll refill Raph. We'll go back in there, get the boomerangs, and then we'll come back here if anybody has any damage, fix them up, and then we'll go forward. Now, you know the stitch with this level, right? The Technodrome is only in one of the holes, but it's random which sewer you have to go down to find the Technodrome. So we may end up going down the... Hopefully we get it the first try.
I'm sorry I missed the alert for the donation, but Matt B, thank you so much for the $11 donation for Extra Life. We really, really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. Maybe that was the one that came through before that we couldn't see or
it
something.
Could be, yeah.
And thank you everyone who donated so far as well.
Yes, that stopped by. It's been absolutely great. This is a fairly new Twitch channel, and this is the first time we've done the Extra Life thing. To kind of give you a little bit of history, what's going on. Our friend Greg that was here earlier, he's been doing Extra Life for like, what, probably 5 years now, Jack?
Yep.
And he invited us, or my store, and Jack, who does Second Quest Productions with me, to be part of a team on Extra Life this year. And the agreement is that we would all do sales and then donate 10% of the profits for the day towards Extra Life. And then, of course, a pandemic had hit. So we wanted to come up with another way to make some money to help out some kids. So we did a charity auction, and we're doing a stream today. And we can't thank everyone enough that's just stopped by or chatted us up or checked out the channel or the auctions or shared or passed the word or any of that stuff. So thank you guys so much. And girls.
It's like they're all waiting for you once you get up there. It's really funny. There's just all these stupid spider things like waiting for you. I think I had the action figure of that. No, I'm just kidding. Don't you remember these guys from the cartoon?
Oh yeah. These weird mechanical spiders with 4 legs.
Amanda, do you want to come say hi to Marty?
I'm good.
She said she's good. She's eating a hot beef sandwich.
Is Greg doing a 24-hour thing too, or is it just you guys? Greg will be doing a 24-hour thing at another time. It's probably more like November, we're thinking, October.
Yeah, I think the last time I talked to him about it, he said that he was going to try to do it sooner because he felt that it had interfered with the Black Friday sale. But of course, now this year everything's going to be jacked up. So he might be able to do a Black Friday sale, but it's going to be difficult. And Greg is probably more cautious than anyone as far as it comes to the safety of his customers and his employees in his store. Making sure he's eliminating people, cleaning and stuff like that. I mean, we all do that. I do it here too. Not to talk the cleanliness of my store down, but it's hard to say at this point what he's got planned or what he's going to do. But we've got his back for sure, whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, Greg's safety is number one with Greg right now. So I'm not sure exactly what his plans are. I think ideally he would have liked to have streamed with me for a bit and done some stuff, and I don't know what the plan is for any of that at this moment.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
It's up in the air right
It's
now.
a fly by the seat of your pants type of situation. This whole year has been like that. Like, it's sad to say that, but it's the truth. And,
Yeah, this year sucks.
yeah.
Woo! Wow, where's the love?
You hurt his
She's
feelings,
aside.
Amanda.
She's busy behind the computer looking at her Animal Crossing cards.
Dude, come on, give me a little credit here.
Her
She's like,
collection of Animal
she's
Crossing
stroking
cards.
them, going, "Yes, my pretties." She's over there stroking her her Animal Crossing cards.
Preciouses. And now we're getting dirty looks. But she is doing a very good job of helping us out. She kind of took over what Chris was doing earlier in the day, like making sure the bids are getting recorded right and making sure we're answering messages on time and responding to stuff on Facebook, which...
So we don't want to take too much damage with our turtles in this part. What's so funny?
Nothing. But yeah, she's helping out, and it's been great because this has been way busier than what I thought it was going to be. Like, I'm so glad we have more people here than just Jack and I, because there's no way we'd be
Hopefully we get the Technodrome on the first time going down here. Because it's random. If you die, it appears in the same spot every time. Like it always appears in the third sewer, but on the first run through this level, it's random. So, and these enemies in here suck. They are hard to kill, so I'm being super cautious with this guy right here.
How many hits is a guy like this?
It's... I don't
It's not
remember.
like a one-hit kill like the spiders with Wrath.
Really, you're gonna stay right there. And then the minute I move, you're gonna move. Die. Die. Die!
That was like 4 hits, huh?
That was like 4 dies, too.
Way to go, team. Thank you, Marty. Yes.
Okay. Please be Technodrome at the bottom of this one.
These guys kind of look like mummies shooting webs out of their butts.
I don't know what the heck they're supposed to be. That one looks like he shoots something inappropriate.
Just made a choke on a roast
Yeah,
beef.
my wife's choking on her roast beef or something.
Oh, no Technodrome! So, we're gonna go heal the turtles back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna try again, so we know it's not the first one.
Okay.
Luckily, we have that spot where we can heal him back up, so... We just gotta watch out. This guy shooting, I don't know, tadpoles at me. We gotta watch out for him. He didn't come back. Tadpole man ain't back. We're trying to keep it as family friendly as possible. Oh man. Do I gotta go? I think I might have to go all the way down to the end to get back up. I think there's another ladder that you can reach, but you gotta go all through this room. Are those like jellyfish?
I know what it looks like.
See how many hits this guy's taking?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be on ground level fighting him.
Nope. I think there's another one too. Yep. And he shoot. Oh no, he doesn't shoot through it. Oh god. Oh, I need that. Give me that. Give me that. Don't come back. I don't know what I'm saying. Ooh, we got all 3 of them. Look at that swing.
This feels like it's getting intense.
It is getting intense. I am focused.
In the zone.
I am one with the controller. Zen. So we didn't have to refill our health because he's the only one that took damage. Let's see. So the next sewer is right here. Let's hope we get Technodrome this time.
How many are there?
3. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going back.
Yeah.
I'm going back. I don't want to chance it. So I've had better runs through that part. And I'm not going to chance that. So
So do you need all 4 turtles to get through the game?
you want to have all 4, but when you reach the Technodrome. And the Technodrome is right after this. So, yeah, you definitely, I'm going to try the other sewer, I think, first. And let's hope it's not Sewer 2. Because Sewer 2, we're going to have to just run from those guys in Sewer 2. I'm going to have to switch to a crappy turtle. And I really wish, like, oh boy. I really wish I didn't lose those scrolls on Leo, but we could still do it. It's just, I'm being super cautious right now. And when I played through the game myself before, I did the same thing. So if I like felt like I was too weak, I would go back and start again.
Hey Jeremy, how's it going tonight? Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes, thank you, Jeremy.
Just don't talk to Jack, 'cause he'll screw up.
he knows. he's been hanging out. He hung out with me and Greg while we were streaming for the charity live stream last year. All right. No, we're fine. I'm in the zone right now, though. I am focused. Oh, he ain't gonna reach him, is he? I'm gonna have to wait for him to jump up.
Ooh.
This part's gonna suck. Come on. Oh god. I've had him actually jump up on the platform I'm on accident, and it really sucks.
I hope that doesn't happen.
No. Come on. Jump up. We just don't want Donnie to take any damage.
Donnie's the man. Huh?
Yeah, you saved Donnie, but only reason I'm using him right here is because he got more range. But holy crap!
Yeah, they're not really. Nope.
And then that happens.
got
I did
him.
get him still,
You got him.
but they don't jump as much as they should. He goes, I've seen it. Oh boy, like. Getting enraged right now with these enemies. Like, they're just so unpredictable, like their pattern. Maybe we need to use scrolls or something. Come on. I might have to switch. I might have to try using scrolls on them. I don't really want to use many scrolls on them.
Try like just walking around once, maybe that'll trigger him to jump.
I've
Yep, yeah.
kind of been trying that a little bit here, but and it missed him. How did that miss him? Like,
There you go.
one down. Now we gotta get freaking Armadillo Man here, who shoots tadpoles.
Tadpoles.
Okay, maybe if I can't hit him, I'm gonna let him get to that side over there, and then I'm gonna switch to scrolls. Okay, here we go. We're going scroll. We're going scrolling.
cost you 2 every time you throw a scroll?
No, I shot 2. I should have just stayed under and let him jump over me. That was a rookie mistake right there. That was dumb. It was dumb on my part. Okay, we gotta let these guys go to that left side. Come on, go to the left side. Go to the left side so I can run for the door. We're gonna take some damage. Okay, this ain't good. This ain't good. Shoot. Dang it. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna die. We're gonna lose this turtle. I'm gonna have to get him back. Man.
You know how to get him back?
Yes, I know how to get him back. It's just frustrating that I have to. I've never done that bad on that part. Like, that is... I should have just switched to scrolls and used scrolls in that part. Luckily, I lost him and not a different turtle with scrolls. So... it's just really frustrating. So, we get him back in here, actually. So we're not out yet. It's just... I gotta remember I have the scrolls, use them. Like, I should have been using them at that part. So that's my bad.
That's just me. He is.
Alright, so we got him back. You get one chance to get him back, so... I'll be honest with you, this is not my best run through this game. I have played through it a lot better than this.
Seem to be doing okay to me. Way further than I'd ever get.
Yeah, now I gotta recollect boomerangs for Donnie, or Leo. It won't take as long, but I'm... Oh, I shouldn't have switched to him. That's what I felt. I'd feel so much more confident if all 4 of them had the scrolls. Like, that's the only... Ah, well. Rinse and repeat for 4 more times. That would sucked if I couldn't switch characters and he fell right on the boomerang or something. That'd be just my luck.
Some evil developer trick.
Yeah. Those evil developers.
Ooh.
Yeah, that stuff ticks me off. You know, it really grinds my gears.
Picking up power-ups I didn't want.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding. got this down pat pretty well. Oh boy. Leo.
One more.
Yep. And then I'll just fill Raph's health and we'll go back for another go round, I guess. And I just gotta remember to use the scrolls. Like, use the Force, Luke. Use the scrolls, Luke. Luke, trust me.
So you need the scrolls for Shredder and the Technodrome?
No, Shredder's actually pretty easy. You can beat him with Donnie. I need him for the Technodrome, yeah. And Mikey and Raph have weak weapons, so you definitely want them to have the scrolls, if you have a chance. Because if you need to use them, the final hallway is gonna make or break me. So it's all about, the final hallway is the hardest part of the entire game. So, here we go. We'll fill up Raph and we'll go down the sewer again. Look at that, like a boss, he just walks right out of there, swings. Did not want to do that.
I think if we do this next year, I'm gonna bring like a tarp or something to put over the door.
You had a lot of people come to the store today.
And it's just like every time someone walks by it, I'm like, ugh.
I don't know what else you can do. You put a sign right there.
I know, and we did the Google thing. The only thing I didn't do was change the voicemail, but I've been answering the phone every time it rings today, so.
Well, Greg had that sign on his door for gotta wear masks and he had that front door closed, you can't use it as an entrance. He said people were just moving the sign and walking into the door, trying to open the door.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, people see what they want to see, I guess. It's the best way to say it. Or do what they want to do. But...
Come on. Don't jump up here. Okay. We'll go Mikey. Go down the hole. Yes. Okay. Okay, we need to switch to scrolls. Mikey's my man. He ran away. Oh my god.
Yeah, the first K was definitely the easiest of the three that I've seen.
What? No. He took more damage than I wanted him to right there. Luckily, I can refill his health.
Ooh.
Come on, blow up. Ugh.
You didn't actually take any damage from that, though.
It did, but it doesn't show. Like, it
Gotcha.
weakened, like, one of those squares a little bit. Okay, so we got Technodrome. Okay. You know what that eyeball... So you remember the old, like... This is going to be a stretch, but you guys remember those old, like, commercials of Ben Stein? Where he had the beach volleyball with the red lines on it and you would rinse them? Oh my god, what the heck was hurting me?
I don't know. I thought you knew you were getting hit.
No, I didn't. Like... Oh boy, this ain't good. Ah, this ain't good. I had no idea. Like, I had no idea I was getting hit. I wasn't paying...
The treads of the Technodrome?
I don't know, but I didn't know I was getting hit. That's why I wasn't doing anything. I was like talking about that red eye thing. Ugh, this sucks. Totally fudged that all up. Now I don't know if I can beat the game because I don't have all 4 turtles. I had no idea what was even hurting me. I thought I eliminated everything on the Technodrome. Like, you actually saw it hurting me?
Yeah, well, I saw you flashing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then you jumped off, so I'm like, oh, you knew you were getting hit.
No.
I should have said something because I know every time you get hit, you flip out. You didn't flip out, so...
Yeah, I had no idea I was getting hit. Well, we might have just screwed this up.
Okay.
Damn it. No, I had no idea I was getting hit.
So what percentage are you thinking now?
It got cut down quite a bit. Why is he taking 3 hits this time? I thought it was only 2 last time. There we go. Yes, this is gonna be bad. I don't even know if the Technodrome's gonna be down here again. So,
Does it change?
yeah, it'll move on you too. How did he come through that wall on me? Well, we're gonna see what Jack can do here. I'm not making any promises to anybody. I totally could have done it if I realized I was getting hit right there, but I had no idea what was even hitting me. Because I took out all the stuff on the front of the Technodrome, so I was like,
It seemed like every time you jumped up on it, you were getting hurt.
well, you have to jump on the treads. probably not even here. Okay. So... I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, oh dang, like, okay. So you have to get up on here to hit the eyeball.
And now it's not happening, so...
I don't know what it was.
Maybe the side of the treads gets you?
Maybe. It just really sucks, you know? But I can refill Raph on the next level, and hopefully we can do it with 3. I've never done it with 3 turtles, so...
Oh boy.
Pressure's on, man. The pressure's on. Oh, thanks for your support, April. You want to get dinner after? Alright. So, I'm going to probably go Leo first. And I didn't realize I had the boomerang selected. Oh, the frickin' spacemen! Alright, this is going to suck. We got to get out of here. Those spacemen are terrible.
Supposed to put them at the height where they have to hit them.
Yeah, I can refill my health though in here. So my turtle's stronger in that I have like low health with him. So he's killing these guys in one hit. Normally it takes 2 with Leo.
Really?
On these guys, yeah.
Alright, just got to address something quick. We've been getting questions about the auction winners asking for payment purposes, what we can do. If you're local, we would prefer to do cash, and then what I'm going to do is put it in the bank and donate it as one lump sum to Extra Life. We can take a check. If you're out of state or not in the area and we're going to be shipping it to you, we can definitely do PayPal too, but then sometimes fees are involved, so we try to avoid that for the local people. But obviously, we'll work with you, whatever.
How did he not? Oh yeah, because I filled my health. He's not as strong anymore.
Tomorrow we'll start contacting people that have won and start going through all of that.
That's so weird.
Isn't that dumb?
And that's all I got.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that, right? I just got done telling you about that, and then I did it. But you noticed that? It was 2 hits that time. Like, oh, come on, 2. Oh, yeah. Now this freaking kangaroo thing is going to come up here. God damn. Die. Die. Oh god, this ain't good. I need to get Leo down on this. Watch. Hey!
What?
There's scrolls.
Yeah. No, so now they all have scrolls. That makes you happy.
Nah, that'd be awesome, but that ain't happening. I didn't know about that, to be honest with you. Watch. What's so funny?
Yeah, what's
Sound
the,
like they're losing energy.
it's kind of intense. Like,
Yeah, why is that funny to you?
It's not funny. It's more like ha-ha funny more than ha funny.
I can refill my turtle's health again, though, so... Oh, God. We're gonna go... I've done this Technodrome a few times. Me and this Technodrome, we got to know each other real well.
that's cool. They don't like respawn the turrets at least.
Yeah. I thought there was a kangaroo in here. Okay, this next room I can just walk through. Maybe not. I think I can just walk. The spacemen are gonna be in here. Watch. I gotta duck underneath them. That's what it is. Maybe it's the next room I think I can walk through. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Here's the final hallway.
Here?
Yes.
Okay.
This is gonna make or break me.
Well, how many scrolls does it take to defeat Shredder?
How many licks does it take to get to the center with Tootsie Pop, Mr. Owl? No, you don't use scrolls on Shredder. You use Donnie on Shredder.
Okay.
This is the hallway you want the scrolls for.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna lose at least. I'm gonna have to switch turtles if I get down in there. So there's a trick. You got spacemen coming at you. You can fake them out. I just faked those two out. So they'll come at you, but if you jump just right when they're coming on the screen, they'll fake out and fly back. But it's really hard to do. I learned that from Mike Matei.
Okay. Is this hallway long?
Yes, very long. Now see, like right there. Oh god, we gotta switch. Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good. I'm shaking. We're gonna have to switch. We're gonna have to do it all on Donnie, and I don't think it's gonna happen.
Wow.
Now I gotta duck. And we'll fake these all out.
Yeah, as if it wasn't hard enough, now they have to make it narrower.
Yeah.
How is an 8-year-old supposed to do this?
No idea.
We ain't out of the woods yet, boys. This is the hardest hallway in the entire game. But it wants to take a few extra shots at you towards the end, so... Now, in this room, a spaceman appears, and he appears like one of those mini-bosses. And it's right when I walk towards that exit right here. Okay. Shredder's in the next room. All right, folks. We're going to sit for just a second here. Oh, sorry. All right, we made it further than I thought I was going to make after losing a turtle.
That's good.
You gonna make it?
Yeah, I need a sec. The Nintendo gods, don't fail me now. Okay, so this fight is really easy if you get him in a pattern, but if you mess it up, he can kill you really quick.
Okay.
So let's just hope we have all the right things to beat him, but if he touches you, you take a lot of damage. He's gonna appear right here. And I gotta get up on that platform and get the higher ground on him. Once I do that,
Is that it?
yes.
You made that look easy.
Well done, sir. Holy crap.
That was the worst run I've ever had through this game. Or one of the worst runs I've ever had through this game. Obviously, I've made it so I couldn't beat the game, but I did not think we stood a chance of losing that turtle in stage 3.
Really?
And the scrolls issues we were having and everything. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you turned Splinter back to human.
You defeated Shredder and saved the world. Now I can eat a sandwich. Not now we can rest easy. Look at April's like mullet. Now she's going to turn back into a human. Oh wait, she's already a human. Oh my god. I feel so happy we beat that. The adventure of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is concluded. Holy cow.
That was crazy.
Holy cow.
And that's it. It goes right back to the title.
Yep.
Credits, nothing.
Yep.
Wow.
You get to live your glory for a few moments. Oh,